want to make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
what is it?
Hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog.
Fez?
Plump,
is
juicy
familiar.
wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
That kind of thing might work on Coach X or Coach Y.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack.
You give me the biscuits!
we promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
The best kind of spicy kettle cooked potato chips are free spicy kettle cooked potato chips. Score 1 for the good guys. Smooches.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold.
Airbobari_ just shared 101 bits. Yum yum.
Yum.
Daddy.
Yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Speedeth thou not into the
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony's sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anywhere.
Wow. Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers
Hello
Pizza.
there.
Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Well, it's the soccer show. Burner, it's the big fat sock tonight, y'all. Burner, yeah. What is a treasure train? What in the world is that? Never heard of such a thing in my life. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. That's right. I'm expandable in size, Calicut. I can go up to 8 feet tall if I need to. Luckily, I don't need to a whole bunch. Donut, me to the desk, Rupert. Here we go. I'm so happy to see you. So happy to see you here on another beautiful Tuesday. Yes, indeed. Here we are together again. And it just warms my heart to see your beautiful usernames pop up on the old gimmicks there. Calicut, good to see us. Ari Bobari. Smooches for you. Pants O'Clock. Thank you so much for resubscribing Pants O'Clock for 48 months. Hot diggity dog. We got Ari Bobari resubscribing for 37 months. Hot diggity dog. We got Calicut resubscribing for 44 months. Hot diggity dog. And old Danny Blue Jeans and Ari Bobari. Thank you so much for those bits already. I didn't even do anything. And look at that. We already got us a raid. Thank you so much, Doc Rob, for raiding in. You was playing some community games. I seen the alert in the old Discord thing. How did it go? How was your stream, Doc Rob? I hope you had a fantastic stream. Hope it was good. Thank you so much for doing that. Crooked Vote, good to see us. Merry Christmas, good to see us. Don't look a gift train in the caboose. Well, it's hard not to look, but that's the way that it goes. You tell him, Steve Daves, good to see you, my friend. Smooches a foot of yours. Let's see, there was somebody else that popped in. Who was there? That was Turtle Sages. Good to see us. And Commodore Friday lurking around here somewhere. The Vigorous One, good to see us. Well, I don't know. Is that unusual? May need to see a doctor. May need to see a doctor. But what do I know? I'm just a sock. I'm not an expert on that sort of thing. Wish I was, though. You were playing riff tracks. It was quick and fun. Well, that's good. That's the way a riff track should be. Almost got me with that in Calicut. Almost got me with that one. But not quite. Oh, my goodness gracious. I did it. Can you believe it? I did it. Told you I was going to do it, and I did it. Oh, thank you so much, Doc Rob. Smooches for yous. Smooches for yous. Glad you had fun playing the old riffity tracks. Riffing on the tracks, as they so often do. How you doing there, Aribo Boy? Did you make it back from your vacation? You know, a buddy of mine, he's actually in Yo City today. I hung out with him this weekend, and he said that he had to go to old Minneapolis for work. He's up there for work for a couple of days. I don't think he's got enough time to really do a whole bunch. Since you are a sock cop, would it be fair to say you are the arm of the law? Long arm of the law, baby. Yes, indeed. Don't forget it. The Vigorous One. You're exactly right. Thank you so much, my friend. You're back in Minnesota. You betcha. What a weekend of wrestling. Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. You know, I got to say, probably my favorite part was yesterday when Roman Reigns came back. I was happy to see that. Which I don't know if they trotted him out because Seth got hurt or what. Lucky guy to get paid to be here. Yeah, he's going to some sort of conference or something like that. And he's having to give a presentation and things like that. But he's going in. It's all work stuff. Minnie Mabel, smooches for you. Time for some parkours. Parkours! Parkours! Boom, out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. That's how I like the parkours to go. I know, getting paid to be there. Could you imagine getting paid to be in Minnesota? Is there a better job in the world? I doubt it. What's going on, Carter Ridico? Chad, good to see us. Good to see you. Seth is a Chicago Bears fan. So no matter whatever evil he does, I have a problematic bias. Oh, the Vigorous One. Oh, really? I didn't know he was a Bears fan. I thought he was from Iowa or something like that. Why is he a Bears fan? That don't make no sense. A gallon of tiny corns. My favorite Floyd Vivino is here. Good to see you. If he needs any food recommendations, I'm here. I will let him know. Jammy Daddy, good to see us. What's happening, my friend? What's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. CM Punk is from Chicago. So you conflicted. That's what, yeah, I like a CM Punk. He's pretty cool. Chance the Tech is Sockus Coppus. What's funny about Sockus Coppus? Good to see you, my friend. Smooches for you, Chance the Techie. Is he single and ready to mingle? You can set him up with Arbor Boy. No, he's married and ready to be married, so wouldn't exactly be a match. But close though. You know, only one wife away from being single, so not too far. I would say they both beat LA Knight, but I like him too. I like LA Knight too. I was bummed out whenever he lost to the thing. I don't know, Vic. You may have to like roll a dice. You know what I mean? Flip a coin, something along those lines. Or you could do what some people do and just and switch in the middle of the thing. You can watch a thing. I do this all the time because I don't have like an NFL team. So usually whichever one is behind, if they got the ball, I'm like, go, catch up, you know, just to keep it exciting. So you could do that too. Just what, you know, whenever one guy's winning, be like, go other guy.
Bobino just cheered.
And then whenever he starts winning, be like,
it's
go
that time
the
of
other
show
guy.
Where we besmirch a Chance the Ichi for any technical glitches on it minimal stream.
Chance the Ichi. Did Chance the Ichi cause a bunch of technical Glitches? It could have happened. Can't Can't believe Braun Breakers Rick Steiner said, yeah, well, yeah, you look at the guy and you're like, okay, I can see it. I can see it. And he's just as good at math, too, which is pretty good. The old Scott Steiner, he's good at math. His uncle there. Tex Max D26, good to see us. I'd like a Wicked Wango bingo. Oh, yeah, bingo card. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Old Commodore Friday normally starts it. He was here. Maybe he had to go poop. But I can start it. I have the capabilities to click a button. Best spear in the bed. You're right about that. I like it when he runs on the little ropes. He's like, a-bung, 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 a-bung. It's sort of like parkour. Yes, I did. Calicott, thank you. First of all, thank you so much, Calicott, for reading my newsletter. I appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you for doing that. Actually reading the words. Super cool. Yeah, I got wrote a whole story about it, but long story short, I got a free bag of chips.
Boyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Who is more fun to besmirch? At Chansey or at just another blowhard?
Oh, that's hard to say. Hard to say. I'm glad they did I Show Speed that way. I'm glad he did that. Oh, Coda Redigo chat. Oh, you enjoyed it too. Thank you so much, my friend. Squirrel 1 for the good guys. You're making tofu. So we'll be busy until your Shakespeare program. Okay, that's fine. Pickle flavor. Well, here's the thing, Merry Christmas. They're spicy pickle flavor. Like, I've had pickle flavor chips before. I like pickle flavor things. Those, they're pretty good. I'd rather just eat a pickle at the end of the day. But pickle flavor chips are good. But these were spicy kettle pickle chips. And I was like, well, I gotta try me some of that. You know what I mean? But I was a little bit disappointed. I would say it was 80% pickle and only 20% spicy. They should have increased the spice and lowered the pickle.
You and your imagination.
And they would have been a little bit better. But what I did enjoy about them is normally the pickle chips, after you eat a couple of handfuls of pickle chips, like pickled potato chips, pickled flavored potato chip. I'm not talking about like pickled chips like in a jar that you put on a sandwich or something like that. But after eating some of the potato chips, your mouth feels like you just ate nothing but Captain Crunch for a week. Like it tears your mouth up. It's all like, you know what I mean? Just like, it could be a little bit too much. And this didn't do that, so I was happy for that. Minnie Mabel says, I'm the third Mario brother. Chance the Teachy! Let's go! Chance the Teachy! Am I related to Tom Selleck? Not that I know of, the biggest one. Be pretty cool. Be pretty cool if I was, but not that I know of. I like the salt and vinegar chips. Those things are fine. Those are pretty good. But they have the same problem as the pickle one. Sometimes your mouth hurts. Like you feel like you had some sort of mouth workout or something like that. You're like, food shouldn't cause pain like that. Like I get that it's ultra processed. It's not the healthiest thing in the world. But to like cause lingering effects in your mouth for minutes and maybe hours afterwards, it's like maybe I shouldn't. You know what I mean? I feel like a caveman that ate one of them poisonous mushrooms for the first time. They're still trying to figure out what's safe to eat. And then I'm like, ugh, hungry. Ugh, try one of these. And then you go, and they go, ugh, mouth feel bad. Ugh, mouth hurt. Ugh, bleeding. Ugh, dead. That's what it feels like is gonna happen. What's going on, Big Juice? How you doing, you old troublemaker, you? Your mustache got thicker over the years. Did you steal Burt Reynolds' stash when he died? You know what? That probably would have been easy, But I grew this on my own. But throughout the years, I have varied up my mustache routine with the oils and creams like that. I would say, how do you not mess with your stash with your tongue? But I ain't got no tongue. Mouth feel bad. Ugh, mouth hurt. Ugh, bleeding. Ugh, dead. That's what it feels like is gonna happen. What's going on, Big Juice? How you doing, you old troublemaker, you? Your mustache got thicker over the years. Did you steal Burt Reynolds' stash when he died? You know what? That probably would have been easy, But I grew this on my own. But throughout the years, I have varied up my mustache routine with the oils and creams like that. Yeah, that was a good rewind. Thank you so much for that one. I appreciate that. You tell him, Steve. That was good. You got my Ugg mushroom eating recreation. That was good. That was nice to revisit that. Brainless Unicorn, I'm doing fantastic, my friend. How are you? That's the question. How are you, Brainless Unicorn? That's what I want to know. Zach Brown Band playing the national anthem at the MLB All-Star game. Well, that's good. Well, good. Big Juice, you ain't never lied about that, my friend. Ain't never lied about that. You tell him Steve Dave feels the same with cinnamon, yeah. And pineapple too. Horrible boy. It's I read somewhere that pineapple, it's got like an acid in it. So whenever you eat the pineapple, it's also eating you. Like apparently, if you got enough pineapple, it would just like dissolve you. Which I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I heard. I just read it on the internet, and I'm pretty sure that most things on there are true. Mrs. Cake's brother was frolicking and playing with a fuzzy cat toy. Did he finally get his cone of shame off of his neck? The bingo should be there. Should be there. It's true, Arbo boy. Look it up. How many sausage pizzas have you delivered to a... No, I did deliver pizzas a long time ago. But it's been a while since I delivered pizzas. I didn't do great. I didn't do... Because it always go with the speed limit. And a lot of the pizza delivery relies on, getting there fast. And I don't do that. He's much better. No cone of shame. That's what I'm talking about. Round of applause. For Sidopoulos. Not having to wear the cone of shame. Oh, just no bingo events called yet. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can call some of these events. Let's see what I got. We got, let's see. Oh, I did get rated. Gonna call that one, that's true. Doc Rob rated us. He was here earlier. I don't know how many viewers I have, but I'm gonna say it's 10. Sure, why not? Let's see. Viewer plays a sound. That happened earlier. Did you get Starsky and Hutch fired? No, I got them fired for their complete lack of morals. They stopped catching the speeders and things like that. Tomorrow, Mrs. Cake has a surgery to remove a lump, so she will have to wear a coat. Wow, they're just trading cones of shame back there. Do movie gigs been calling you lately? No, not lately. I need to start throwing out my headshot a little bit more often. Haven't really been. I would love to be in Barbie too. That'd be fantastic. I don't know where I'd fit in. They got one of them. They got a scab to play me in the Chip and Dale movie. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. But I guess they didn't want to pay my full rate, so they went non-union with it. Hello, Insane Into Two Fair. Hello, Commodore Friday.
Why, God?
The sanest person I know.
Oh, shoot, me too. Well.
Whoa! What? That was weird. That made a weird sound. The robot did. Thank you so much. You tell him Steve Dave for 23 months. Yes, indeed. Oos. Got a hypermotive. You eating chicken? Yep, there she is. That's Horrible Boy right there. Blonde hair and everything. Oh, dadgubbit, I got hit by the thing. Oh, for crying out loud. I heard they are casting you in a new movie called The Naked Soccer. No, they already made that movie. And I wasn't in it. Didn't even get a phone call. Did not even get a phone call. Kotorinico Chan got me with that one. You got me with that one. Oh, well. It happens. Call that one. Boom! Yum. Cartoon chicken looks so good. You can never eat it like that, like in the cartoon. Could she please whisper a little louder? Yeah, I can crank that up. It's always hard to tell how it sounds. Cartoon ham, cartoon chicken. They always look way better on the cartoons than they do in real life. Let me see.
Ours.
How's that? Is that better?
Ours.
There we go. To make a long story short, my boyfriend and I unfortunately broke up on your birthday. Oh, my goodness gracious. We had to agree to go our separate ways and stay for... Well, smooches for yous, my friend. I'm so sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. Is that better? Okay, good, Artie, boy. I hate that for you. Brandon's Unicorn, that's a daggum shame. Start a TikTok trend called the Wilford Brimley Challenge, where you drink milk without your lips touching the cup. Well, I can give it a try. Vigorous one. I don't know. I've never compared myself to the great Wilford Brimley, but I'd give it a... But I guess that's why they call it a challenge, right? Just had to put the tofu in the air fryer. I've never done tofu in the air fryer before. That'd probably be pretty good. I like that. Yeah, I don't really like... Well, I guess I could do some like almond milk or something like that. I'm not a real big fan of cow juice. Hurts the old belly area, you know what I mean? It's the right thing to do and a tasty way to do it. This is Wilford Brimley. Do you have diabetes? Diabetes. Sounds like a story from How I Met Your Mother, but Ted did it to the same woman twice. Oh, that is true. It's like lactose intolerante. That's right. Only Spanish milk really gets the butt clouds of forming. You know what I mean? A lot of that. Yeah, Sock Spear has been redeemed already. It has been redeemed already. Thank you so much for reminding me. It was redeemed in the show intro by You Tell Him Steve Dave. He got in quick. Got in very quick. We're gonna be doing that one here in just a second. Oh yeah, there's a new one. There's a new one, Doc Rob. Let me see. Let me see if it works. I haven't tested it out yet.
I'm listening.
Yeah, there it is. That's Frazier. He's listening to you. Frazier, he's listening. In case you got something to say.
I'm listening.
There he is. I feel like the dog is gonna finally lick its way through and come at me like Samara from The Ring. Oh my goodness, could you? That would be so scary. That would be so scary. One of these days, it could happen. I mean, there's only so much glass on that TV. I'm glad Frazier's having this moment. Oh, I thought I added him to the command list, but I guess I didn't. But it's easy to remember. If you want to see Frazier, I mean, pretty much everybody, every streamer has a exclamation point Frazier redeemed. People just do different ones. Still hurts, but try to mentally and emotionally recover. But it'll be a while till you're back to your normal self. Now that's true, Brownless Unicorn. That is true. But the important thing is, you will be back.
You give me the biscuits.
And it does get better. I will tell you this: I haven't had a deal.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Well, I can't say that they know, my brother. What a
tie. Haven't had to deal with a broken heart like that in a while. Yeah, that's a new one. Yeah, you can thank Commodore Friday for that. He sent me that one. But yeah, but take your time. It will be okay. That's the one thing I can guarantee. I can guarantee you. It will be okay. Even if it doesn't feel like it, it will be okay.
I'm trying to use the phone.
That's a sock up guarantee.
Void Vivino just cheered 10 bits. That guy with no gas should eat more beans.
Hey, oh my goodness! On account of beans makes you toot. Is that? Oh my goodness gracious! Thank you, Floyd. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Like the part where he looks back and he's gonna get in trouble. I do that all the time. I'm always like, am I gonna get in trouble for anything that I've done? Even though I know I haven't done anything illegal. But just in case.
Oh, why? Oh, no!
Well, that was weird. Never had that happen before. They're supposed to be added to a queue. Somebody didn't click a button right, and that somebody is me! That was a technical that was technical difficulty. There you go. They got all smooshed up together. It happens. Not often, but it does happen. Oh, there we go. Oh, you beat me to it. I was going to call it technical difficulty.
Wow.
Void Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At Sock Cop, we have pictures of you with an illegal.
Yeah, no, you don't. It's Photoshop. It's AI. Fake news. Fake news. 100%. Or it'll become the coolest mix match. Yeah, it could do that. You never know what you'll come up with. Things start playing at the same time. We may invent a new genre of music or something like that. You never know. You never know. A lot of things were accidents. Did you know that cookies were an accident? Somebody dropped some batter on a thing. Didn't realize it was there. And that's how they invented the cookie. Total accident. Do you prefer popcorn or the sour candy apple at the movies? I'll popcorn.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Popcorn at the movies for sure. Man, a lot happening. A lot happening. And I'm happy to see it. I'm happy you're all here. Hope you had a good Tuesday. Whatever it is you do on Tuesday. Tuesday means many things to different people. It could mean the day after Monday.
Floyd Vivino just cheered.
It could mean the day before Wednesday.
At @Arabobari_rules.
Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. Thank you so much, Floyd Vivino. Or maybe it's just another day. Who knows? But to me, Tuesday means I get to be here with you guys. And that brings me much joy. Oh, look at that. Now Commodore Friday rules. How about that? We're up to, it's up to 826 points now. It's more than that. I think it goes up by 5 every time. I forget exactly how it works. Yeah, it goes up by 5. Calicott just did it. Now Calicott rules. Which Calicott rules? That sounds like a movie I've seen before. Yeah, you got the chicken Commodore Friday. Nobody can take that away from you. Unless you kill your wife and a waiter, in which case. Now Floyd Vivino rules. Chicken Jockey. Oh man, I watched the Minecraft movie. I don't know if I talked about this already, but we watched the Minecraft movie. And it was good. It was perfectly adequate. It's exactly what I was hoping it would be. It was ridiculous. And it was fun. Thought Cider House rules. Yeah, the Cider House rules. That's what I was thinking of. Calicott rules. San Dimas High School football rules. O'Doyle rules. All kind of stuff rules. Free bag of chips rules. Those chips are pretty good too, but they did taste better because they were free. I think if they would have come out of the machine when they were supposed to, when I paid the $1.50, I probably would have been like, meh, whatever. But since they were free, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Free except for the 2 times you paid. Well, no, it didn't charge me. It gave me my money back those times. It just wouldn't let me buy it. I put the $1.50 in. And then I put whatever the button was, like C6 or whatever it was. It's one of them little spindly ones, you know. So everything's on like springs. So I put the $1.50. I put 1 quarter, 2 quarters, 3 quarters, 4 quarters, 5 quarters, 6 quarters, and then I hit C6 or whatever the number was, and then it said, "Choose another thing." And I said, "I don't want anything else. Everything else sucks." So then I hit the little button. And then it went pa-pling, 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 and gave me 6 quarters back. And then I tried it again. The very next day. Once again. You used to get robbed blind. They will rob you blind. Those things are sort of like the only difference really between a slot machine and a vending machine is, well, there's not really any difference. Sometimes you get something, sometimes you don't. That's kind of the MO of both machines, actually. You push 404 and the chips could not be found. That's exactly right, Merry Christmas. How droll. Yes, rather jocular. Oh, man, that's fantastic. Good to see his Nappy's puppets. If at first you don't succeed, destroy any evidence that you ever tried. That's right. Don't give money to machines. That's a pretty good lesson right there. Don't give money to the machine. Because the machine's just going to give it to some guy, you know what I mean? And that guy didn't do anything. The machine did all the work. And the guy that made the machine, he already got paid. I mean, probably woefully underpaid for his work on the machine. Or overpaid. And he didn't deserve it either. I don't know. Wonder what cooking in a kettle does to them chips, but dang, that's a nice crunch. It does crunch pretty good. I highly doubt that they actually go into like a kettle, like the way that I picture it. One time I hit the jackpot and got 4 bags of chips for the price of 1. Floyd Vivino, that's the good stuff. See, that happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. Sometimes it gives you extra. If you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter. That's right. Be a part of the football fandom. Part of the football fan. That's the thing. There is absolutely no difference. And you can argue with me all you want to. But please don't, because I'm sensitive. There's absolutely no difference between supporting a football team or being like really into Harry Potter and wearing Harry Potter shirts or something like that. Or Lord of the Rings or something. It's all the same thing. It's just that one comes on regular TV more often. That is a sodium overload. That's right. Harry Potter? Yeah, or him too. Oh, I get it. I get it. Imagine one day you go to a vending machine and it stands up and says, "Sorry, I can't right now. I'm on a break. Vending machine union rules." Wouldn't surprise me. But I would respect that. You know what I mean? I would. I'd be like, well, when do you get back, from break? I'll just buy my chips then. Or better yet, maybe I'll, if we go outside, grab an apple off a tree or something. It'd be better for you that way. Back. Hope to tailgate at a Tetris event like a complete nerd. You know what? I can't decide. I'm 50-50. I don't know if the tailgate food at a Tetris event would be delicious or an abomination unto any god. I'm 50-50 split. Fan is short for handheld air conditioning. There you go. That's what it does. Sometimes it oscillates too. That's pretty cool. I like an oscillating fan because it goes back and forth like that. Really cool. Blah, 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 blah. And it makes you cool for a second and then it goes away and then you miss it. And then it comes back and you're like, welcome back, fan. Really want to get out to the CTWC in Pasadena next year. I think I know enough Tetris Twitchers for it to really be fun. Yeah, do it. Do it. YOLO. I mean, you know what I mean? You don't want to be on your deathbed laying there and being like, I wish I'd have done some more Tetris. You know what I mean? You don't want that on your conscience. That Tetris tipping game is at Costco and looks like a barrel of fun. Oh, I don't even know what that is. I wish I had sat in my cubicle more. The chair was so dadgum ergonomic. Ugh. Go for it. I say go. Go to the Tetris thing. I mean, it exists. Why not you? You know what I mean? Other people go. What, are they all millionaires? I don't think so. Go. Yeah, I don't know what a Tetris tipping game is either. Now, if you go to a Tetris thing, do they treat it like it's a sports thing? So some people are really into the square piece, and some people are into the long piece, and some people are into the Z piece. And they get in fights out in the parking lot. They're like, no, the hero piece is the best. They're like, no, the Z piece is the best. And they start punching each other. Is that what Ugg said when he ate his mushroom of death? Well, that's what he did. He croaked. Ah! The National League catcher has bright yellow chest protector and bright yellow shin guards. Well, it's important to be safe. When you're visible, you're safe. Bloody gets ugly, Hatfield and McCoy type stuff. You got to choose your allegiance whenever you show up. Got to choose your side. Got to choose your side before you show up there. Did anybody still want sock spear before we go? Oh yeah, sock spear. I got it all loaded up. I just got to copy and paste. Ever had the feeling most of the people in Walmart aren't humans? You know, I never thought about that. Probably because I'm not a human, so it doesn't really, make much of a difference. But now that you mention it, what would they be? Like you think like aliens? Subterranean lizard people or what? Tetris community is actually weirdly wholesome, probably because it's full of a bunch of nerds. Well, just because somebody's a nerd don't mean they can't be a jerk too. But there are nice nerds too, so just like anything else. And I don't know much about the Tetris community, but if there was like a schism, they may not be able to have those events. There wouldn't be enough people. If it got split into two camps, neither one would be large enough to sustain the community. Maybe, I don't know. It's like the custom scene in Men in Black. Oh my goodness, I believe that. I believe that, Juice. I feel like if you put on your They Live glasses, you'd see a bunch of weird alien doodly bops on the top of everybody's heads and stuff like that. I remember that was that Nintendo game I used to play. It was a Simpsons Nintendo game. Bart versus the Space Mutants, and you would put on these glasses, and some of the people that walked by would have like tentacles coming out of their head, and that's how you knew they was aliens. And then you would step on their heads. I could never figure out how to beat that game. I never got past the first level. Your ex-husband is a nerd and was absolutely still not great. Yeah, just because you're a nerd doesn't mean you're not also a jerk. Don't know, Silver Jim. The one where you had to paint the red things purple? Yes, exactly, Commodore Friday, that one.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Exterminate. Exterminate. Thank you, Floyd Vivino. Good to see you, Silver Jim. All right, here we go. We got a sock spear. And this one is about, let's see, what is it about? It's about when the day is going so perfectly, but suddenly it's foiled by a plastic bag. I guess a plastic bag. Must have done You Tell 'Em Steve Dave wrong. In some sort of
Silver Gem just cheered 100 bits. Good to see you too.
It's good to see you, Smooches. Thank you so much, Silver Jim. Very kind of you, my friend. It's so good to see you. I hope you and yours is doing well. Spectacular, indeed. Even. Whatever. Here we go. Play the fancy music, and we're going to read the fancy words. Pinkies out, everybody. Put on your berets. We're about to get fancy in here. Grab your opera glasses. And get your pretentious voices ready. Where you go, oh dear. That performance was extraordinary. Just practice saying it out loud. Because you're going to be saying it for real in just a second, so might as well make it good. Quietly judging. Yes, the best way to judge. The sun was bright, the birds all sang, my coffee perfect gave a clang. Oh. Of spoon on mug a happy sound, no single worry could be found. My hair behaved, my shoes untied, exactly 0 times I sighed. With pure contentment, skipping light, this day was simply going right. Then, in a breeze, a silent drift, a plastic bag, a devil's gift, wrapped round my ankle, slick and grim, and tripped me up right on a whim. My coffee splattered, the birds all fled, and there I lay upon my head, a crumbled heap, a perfect mess, all thanks to one vile plastic stress. Yes, indeed he is. Oh man, that was perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. Thank you, You Tell 'Em Steve Dave. That was good. Could you imagine getting tripped up by a plastic bag like that? I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often, to be honest with you. That was a poem that I read. That's right, got a really good channel. It is one of the poems of all time, as they say. Is this the play-by-play of when just another blowhard blew out his ankle with a shoebox? Oh, what a terrible day that was. But yeah, pretty close, except instead of bag, it was shoebox. You replace bag with shoebox, you pretty much got the story. And there's the spilled tea from our boy. Maisie Muffins, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Let me open up the old phone lines here.
I'm listening.
Thank you, Frazier. Go for it, Jam and Danny. I know Merry Christmas is chomping at the bit for some phone calls. Doesn't like listening to me.
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
Could watch something else, but still wants me to be involved. Just not the main one talking. I think that's the impetus. I heard someone say it's champing at the bit. Apparently that's correct, but I still say chomping. You know who says champing? Horses. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Danny, Manny, and James here.
Danny, Manny, and James. How you doing, my friends? Smooches for you. What's going on this fine evening?
All right. Three topics. First topic is about Charlie Chaplin before he were time blasted in 1923. So, have you ever seen this movie called The Tramp?
Yes, I have. Yeah. Yeah, Charlie Chaplin's great. Love that guy.
One of my favorite movies is actually, which I've never seen before, is actually modern. I've never seen any of his movies, but I'm guessing a movie from after you were time traveled is a movie called Modern, whatever the name is. It's from
Modern Times. Where he's working in a factory? Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's a great one. I love that.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
Oh, you haven't? Mm-mm. All right.
Oh, it's great. There's one part where he gets stuck in the machine and he's all like, boop, and he's like going through all the gears and stuff. Oh, it's fantastic. It's great.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Actually,
Next caller!
Too. They didn't have special effects back then, so he had to actually get stuck in the machine.
Yeah, he just had to do it himself.
Yeah.
Not yet, Mr. Blue Jeans. Not yet.
Well, good. Well, that's fantastic. So, Charlie Chaplin, topic number one. You're starting off strong. I love Charlie Chaplin. That guy was great.
All right. Number two, living with my parents and my independence.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I'm not going to move out on my own until 2028 once I finish the graduate transition program at Montgomery College.
Well, that's a good idea.
Next caller!
I think that's a good idea.
Excuse me, Calicut?
Uh-oh. Oh, we got 3 next callers. That means I got to hang up. Make it quick. What's your third one?
No, I didn't tell you how many minutes. I just told you 3 topics. I didn't tell you how many minutes.
You're on the third topic now. That's what she's saying. It's one more topic.
Yeah.
All right.
One more.
And the final one, you visiting us.
Oh, yeah, that sounds fun.
So there's this. Okay, so I text messaged you about a hotel in downtown Rockville called the Cambria Hotel on Helen Hennigan Way.
Uh-huh.
Which is very close to where we are right now, my parents' house.
That would be a lot of fun. I have to check it out. I saw where you sit there, but I haven't looked at it yet.
It was from 2 years ago.
Oh, that was a long time ago, yes.
All right, Sock Cup. Everybody else wants to call, so I'm sorry, everybody in the chat. I'll let the rest of you call. All right, Sock Cup. Call you next week.
All right, sounds good, my friend. You guys have a great night. Smooches for you.
See you.
Bye.
Tater tot.
Toodaloo. There we go. Danny Manny, thank you so much, my friend, for calling in. Look what you did. Look what you did, studio audience. Well, that's democracy for you. That's democracy for you. And look, now it says hype train again. It said treasure train earlier. I don't know what that means.
Give me the police.
Never heard of a treasure train. Never heard of a treasure train. That was harsh, Tombstone. That was harsh. Now that was a rule that I did implement. If you get 3 next callers, then they switch up. That was pretty fast. That's never happened to Danny Manny before. Oos. That's how you say bear in French. You believe that?
And your imagination.
French. What are we gonna do with them? Eat that cheese, I guess, and the long bread. Danny Man. But Danny Man, if you listen, be sure to I think living at home while you go to school and stuff like that, I think that's a pretty good idea. I think it's a great idea. As much as you I know as much as you want to like get out and do things, once you get out, it's hard to get back. You know what I mean? And now if you don't have to like pay as many bills and things like that, save some of that money, concentrate on the schoolwork. One less thing to worry about. Like, you know, it's one of them things. Like, I know you're a grown man, But it's sort of like, whenever you're a kid, all you want to do is grow up.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. I think those were meant for just another blowhard preemptively.
I think you may be right, Floyd Vivino. I think you may be right. When you're a kid, all you want to do is grow up because it seems so great. You're like, man, I'll be able to do whatever I want to do. I get to make the rules and do all this stuff. But then when you grow up, you're like, oh, man, this sucks. How come nobody told me? And then all the grown-ups that were around you were like, we did tell you. We told you 1,000 times. You just didn't believe us. And then you're like, why didn't I believe you? Why didn't I believe you? But they there it is.
Cot just cheered 100
There it
bits.
is.
Let's get this hype train gimmick going.
Get the hype train gimmick going, and you did, Calicott. Thank you so much, my friend. Sock up, I'm a 26-year-old man, and yet I need an adult. I know. I feel that way all the time.
Has started.
I feel that way all the time. I'm like, I wish there was an adult. And then I look around, I'm like, I am the adult. And I said, who let this happen? This was a terrible idea.
Wow. Kotarinakokin just cheered 7 bits.
A terrible
Daddy?
idea. There you go. All right, Jamie Day. Well, smooches for you, my friend. Smooches for you.
Wow. Arabo
Yeah,
Bari
living at home.
underscore
It's a
just cheered
fantastic idea.
121 bits. Hype train.
You're going to do great
Daddy.
in school. I'm looking forward to hearing about your adventures in school and your schoolwork and stuff like that. And if I need to, I'll be calling you. I'll be like, do you need to do your homework? You better do that homework and stuff like that. You got that project next week. You better get to work. Stuff like that. I don't mind being old. When I turned 30, I knew that people even a year younger than me were going to consider me old. So I figured I'd just be it and have no problem with it. Cellar Dweller, yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah, at some point you just get
Floyd
old.
Vivino just cheered 10 bits.
You just gotta
Don't
accept
believe
it.
the hype.
Do not believe the hype. Whatever you do not believe the hype about being an adult. When I was in college, I ran the numbers on moving out and figured out it was a pretty bad idea. It's still a bad idea, no matter how you crunch the numbers. No matter how you crunch the numbers, it's still a bad idea. I remember in school, I forget what grade it was, but I think it was like middle school or something. But we did like a project. All right, Jammy Daddy, smooches for you as my friend. Let me tuck you in.
Kotarinakokin
Good night,
just
sleep
cheered
tight.
1
Do not
bits.
let the bed
Daddy.
bugs bite.
Daddy. Daddy.
Thank you, Kotarinakokin Chan. Very kind of you. Yeah, well, your mom may do that. That's true, Chief Stones. You gotta watch out for that, but not as much of a problem anymore. Just say your parents live with you. See, that's a good way to do it, David Ruski. That's a good way to do it. But I remember in middle school. And this was back in the days. Oh, sorry, I had the old man cough for a second. It was back before like the
Floyd
internet.
Vivino just cheered 25 bits. At Sock Cop, you were just a youngster. I was there when Moses dropped the 3rd tablet.
That's right. Oh man, I remember hearing about that. Dropped the 3rd. Oopsie doopsies. The 15 10 commandments. That's fantastic. But one of the teachers they told us, they were like, hey, look through the newspaper.
Cal_Cot just cheered 100 bits. Daddy, 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 if you will.
If you will, daddy, yes indeedy, oh. Shopping, running through your
Sock
list.
hop.
They looked up for 2 seconds and was like, oh, Kirby mini plush capsules. Oh, see, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Well, I'm 130 something years old, Doc Rob, so that's a tough one to beat. But we had to grab a newspaper. We had to look in the wanted section, find a job that listed how much it made. Say we got that job, and then we had to find an apartment somewhere. So we basically had to run through how much it costs to live. And I remember doing that. And I was like, man, this can't be right. Obviously, my math must be bad. This can't be right. But it turns out I was right. It's just a big scam. The whole thing's a big scam. You're well over 1,000 years old, Salvatore? Oh, well, you got me beat then. If you're over 1,000, I can't say I'm over 1,000. Over 100. Which the only difference between 100 and 1,000 is 0, which doesn't make any sense. Because 0 doesn't mean anything, but somehow if you add a 0 to 100, now you got 1,000. It's like 10 times more. But I don't know. I didn't invent math. I don't believe in math, really. To be honest with you, I don't believe in it. I just go along with it. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? You know, argue? Judging by your sense of humor, I am 6. Well, if we're going by sense of humor, then I think there's a decent percentage of us that are still in kindergarten. Yeah, it's not so bad if you have 15 roommates. That's right. You remember that show, The Real World? They were like, we find out what happens if we take 7 strangers and people stop being polite and start being... Well, now you have to live with 7 people. Just to be able to afford the rent and the gas and stuff like that. That's just the fact that's why that show doesn't come on anymore. Because it would just be called, here's some people. You know what I mean? Nothing special about it anymore. Reggie and Gadget, good to see us. You stopped counting sometime in 91. That was a good year to stop counting.
Wow. Kotorinakokin just cheered 6 bits. Mrs. Cake is purring looking at the computer.
Oh, Mrs. Cake. Well, allow me to retort, Mrs. Cake.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At Sock Cop I have my own TARDIS. I knew your time-traveling caveman when he was just a pebble.
Oh, really? Wow, I didn't know you guys know each other. That's fantastic. It said you missed the train, but you were absolutely on the train? Well, whatever. You can't, it's all made up. It's all, it's fairy dust. It's fugazi. You know what I mean? It's just a big scam. I have no control over it. It just happens.
Ooh, maybe.
Well, hype train.
I'm listening.
But I didn't feel any different, you know. You were on the train, Arbor Boy. I seen it. You were conducting the dadgum train. Don't let them tell you otherwise.
It ain't got no gas in it.
It ain't got no gas in it. Mm-hmm. Maybe some biscuits and mustard. Mm-hmm. What you got to eat in there? Mm-hmm.
You give me the biscuits!
Got any of them French fried taters? Mm-hmm.
SummerSlam needs a Fast and Furious team versus Sock Hop. Speed a team. Oh, that would be good.
Of tiny corns.
Mia gets Vin Diesel. Just like Fugazi, the old train has a waiting room. Oh my goodness gracious. Fugazi. Hey, Fugazi. How's it going, Reggie and Gadget? What you been listening to lately?
Tater tot hot dish.
Boy, don't that look good. Yes, it does, Bob. Oh, that looks great right there. Yeah, you got the tater tots there. You got the cheese there. It's all in a dish for you there, Bob. And I tell you this, there's a little trade secret about the hot dish. It's in a dish and it's hot too. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. If you're not from around Minnesota, eh? You betcha. You betcha.
I want to go to Minnesota, man. They got some cool stuff up there. You was moving too fast in that vehicle, Vinny. Huevos! Wait us from the top
just
rope.
Cheered 10
Huevos!
At Chansey mother was a hamster and his father smelled of elderberry.
Not elderberry. That's not a bad smell, you know what I mean? If only to meet Bullwinkle, which, speaking of, tonight's VHS of the night is The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Look at that. This is the birth of Bullwinkle. The excitement never stops. The excitement never stops. Warning, 9 out of 10 doctors recommend Rocky and Bullwinkle for their patients who chew gum. So there you go. Saw an Australian... Oh, what? Oh, we got a phone call. Who could this be? Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Greetings, culture lovers. Today's poem is The Daffodils. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Continuous as this stuff. Can't you read the sign, buddy? Well, certainly. What sign? The one behind those daffodils. The one that says, do not pick flowers? That's the one.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Bullwinkle. Dadgum Bullwinkle called in right in the middle of the show. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Bullwinkle. Bam, bam. I believe in Bullwinkle. That was fantastic. Thank you, Bullwinkle, for calling it. And I hope you don't get in too much trouble for picking them flowers, you know. I mean, the ignorance of the law is no excuse, but really, I mean, it depends on who put up the sign. You know what I mean? Bullwinkle. Dadgum Bullwinkle called in right in the middle of the show. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Bullwinkle. Bam, bam. I believe in Bullwinkle. That was fantastic. Thank you, Bullwinkle, for calling it. And I hope you don't get in too much trouble for picking them flowers, you know. I mean, the ignorance of the law is no excuse, but really, I mean, yeah, that was a well-timed rewind. Round of applause. Perfect. Cellar dweller. Yeah, it's a lot of practice. It takes a lot of practice. Well, you're 1,000 years old, you know. You can do pretty much anything you practice enough. You can do anything if you practice enough. See, the thing is, I don't even have to move my mouth if I don't want to. I just do this to not freak people out. Like it's all cosmetic. See, check this out. Look at this. Hey there, cellar dweller. How's it going? It's me, your old pal Sock Cop. I'm just talking without moving my mouth. Easy peasy. It's just a little party trick. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Yeah, no, those ventriloquist dummies freak me out. I can't do it. Can't deal with them. If they make one that looks less freaky, then maybe I'll try
just cheered 10 bits. My favorite bit from Bullwinkle is Bullwinkle says, I'm going to give that guy a piece of my mind, and Rocky says, that's what I like about you, Bullwinkle. You are so willing to give what you have so little of.
Oh, man. Oh, Rocky. Oh, man. Can you imagine getting that owned by a flying squirrel? Oh, man. Oh, man. You just have to jump off a bridge at that point. Well, there's nowhere to go from there. Nowhere to go from there. Maybe perhaps you could make one out of a glove. That would be pretty good. I don't know how I would operate it. I guess I would have to... I'd have to get better.
Arabobari _ just cheered 100
my mustache
bits.
more prehensile.
Amazing skill. Wowie.
Wowee. Wow. Thank you so much, Arabobari. Smooches for you. It's a simple trick. Anybody can do it. You know, it's like juggling or winning the Daytona 500. It's just, you just practice a little bit. You'd be surprised what you could do. I've found that that most people's worst enemies are themselves, you know. They hold themselves back more than anyone else does. That's just my experience. Your experience may be different than that. That's the way that I see it. But yeah, so the VHS of tonight is The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Anyone can do it. You just need incredible acting talent. That's right, Danny Blue Jeans. Anybody can do it. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now let me read you the back of this. The excitement never stops. Bullwinkle is up to his antlers in hot water after accidentally discovering the ruby yacht of Omar Khayyam. Bullwinkle's Corner features a Mother Goose favorite. Fractured Fairy Tales celebrates the grand opening of Sleeping Beauty Land. Mr. Know-It-All explains how to attract a bee. Peabody's Improbable History sheds new light on Robin Hood, and a Snidely Whiplash pulverizes Dudley Do-Right.
How does it Sock Cop get to Carnegie Hall? He takes the subway and pays for a ticket.
You're daggum right about that. Thank you, Flor Vivino. Smooches for you. Yeah. I love the subway. I wish we had a subway around here. But of course, I live in Alabama, so if we had a subway, it'd be pulled by horses, mules, or something like that. But I've been to the New Yorks before, and they got the subway thing up there, and it's really cool. It's like it takes you places. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you want to go to this place? Yes, I would like to go to that place. Well, we're going to that place, so give us a small amount of money, and then we will take you there. It's like, how come people haven't thought of this thousands of years ago? You know what I mean? It's such a great idea. The sandwiches are on it. Well, I like a Subway sandwich. I do. You have a Subway about 5 minutes from you. But the bread's a lot of Subway sandwich hatred this evening. That's okay. That's all right. That's more for me. More for me. Here's a quote on the back of this VHS. It says, "I came, I saw, I still don't get the jokes." You could that could be a review for this show too. Feel like I should be able to cash in these channel points for a $10 Target gift card minus the $11 shipping to the UK. I should just give you $1. Thank you, Reggie Ganny. Yeah, just give me $1, then we'll call it even. And then I'll say, congratulations, Reggie and Ganji. Way to go. Way to go. You've earned the right to give me $1 American dollar. Lucky. Lucky you. Gotta love those exchange rates. You gotta love those exchange rates. That's pretty good. So you saw a punk band. I had to scroll too far back up to see it, I think. Let me see. What was it? So, Australian punk band called The Chats. Very fun live show. Went out and played 24 songs as it should be, because all punk music's like right quick, like, ain't it? That's one of the great things about punk bands. You could listen to a punk band that was around for 30 years. You could listen to their entire discography on your way to work one day. Subway in New York City is really great, but also really dirty and full of rats. I only saw one rat the whole time that I was there. I was there for a week. I only saw one rat. I was disappointed. I was like, well, you know, what happened? Where's all the rats? I was looking for Pizza Rat. Didn't see no Pizza Rat. You saw a bunch of them called everything? Well, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't rat season whenever I went. I don't know. When is rat season? Calicott wants to hear the Rusty Kazoo and harmonica in that order. So here we are. Here's a little bit of the old Rusty Kazoo for you. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wait, I forgot to play the majestic music. Here it is. Look at that Rusty Kazoo. Here it is. I tried doing them at the same time.
Floyd Vivino
it doesn't
just
work, but I'll try again just for you.
At Sock Cop one year we went to see A Christmas Carol at the theater at Madison Square Garden. It was snowing. Fortunately the train we took stopped at Penn Station under Madison Square Garden. No snow fell on us.
Oh, that's fantastic, Floyd Vivino. I did not go to Madison Square Garden, but I do know that Weird Al Yankovic just played there the other day. Would love to have seen that. Apparently that's his first time ever playing Madison Square Garden. It's a long time coming if you ask me. Yeah, it tastes like pennies, but it sounds like angels. I was at a big city once and thought a stray cat was walking next to me, but it was a big, big rat. Oh, my goodness gracious. That is a big rat. That is quite a large rat. Sold out in Madison Square Garden. Long time coming. In a just world, he'd play every week. Sold out Madison Square Garden. Playing songs that sound a little bit something like this. A one, and a twos, and a...
P_chops just cheer 10 bits. Madison Square Garden is neither square nor a garden. Discuss.
It's not?
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At Sock Cop just eat it.
Well, who the heck is Madison?
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At Sock Cop the original garden was at Madison Square in NYC. Just cheered 85 bits. Why does everything have 55 ways to be pronounced? I thought Carnegie Hall was pronounced Carnegie, not Carnegie. And as Americans we even say aluminum instead of aluminium. Wowee, daddy.
Wow! Wow.
Wow.
Aluminium. 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 Whoops, wrong button. Aluminium. Let me try that. Commodore Friday came up with a good gimmick. So try to make the kazoo sound like a harmonica. I don't know exactly how that's going to work. Let me see if I can come up with something.
Wow.
I don't think that sounded like a
just
harmonica
cheered
very
10
much.
bits. At Sock Cop, I fart in your general direction.
Floor Vito, well, that's okay. You're far enough away from me that it shouldn't affect me in the slightest. So that is your freedom as an American. God bless the USA. All right, now I'll play the real harmonica. Patooey, there it is. A little bit of the old mouth organ for you. Hope you enjoyed that. There we go. 'Tis a sea shanty, the shanty of the sea. Yar, me matey. Yar, aluminium, yar. Aluminum, yar, aluminium. 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 Alyankovic-minium. Thank you, Flo Favino. Oh, Calicut smooches for you. Smooches for you. Minnie Mabel, you falling asleep? Well, good night for yous. Allow me to tuck you in. Minnie Mabel. Smooches for yous. Good night. Sleep tight. Do not let the bed bugs bite. Hey, whatever you do, I'm serious about that part.
Why? Oh, no!
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Because they will. Good night, my friend. Smooches for you. So it's 2 a.m. somewhere. You got that right. Edgewax, good to see us, my friend. When it's played that well, the average person like myself really feels like he got a taste of the mouth organ. Well, thank you so much, Commodore Fry. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate that. It's probably the kindest thing anybody's ever said about the mouth organ. Abbott Ulysses Minium. That's who it was named after. Vitamin. He would say vitamin. Vitamins. It's got plenty of vitamins. Minerals and vitamins. Like aluminium. Oh, wait. What did Daddy Blue Cheese say? Oh, Albert Ulysses. Oh, okay. All right. Took it. I was like, wait, is somebody else? All right, we're going to do the old prediction for the animal of the day. I'm excited about the animal of the day today. This is a suggestion. Well, I don't want to spoil anything. Animal of the day. What letter of the alphabet does it start with? I just say tinfoil here to avoid the conversation. Yeah, that's great, Reggie Gadget. Until you get one of them guys
just cheered 10 bits.
with the big thick glasses.
It's really
that goes,
the great Gazoo, not a gazelle.
Actually, it's not made of tin anymore. It's made of aluminium.
Thank you, Flo Favino. Your grandma's British, so you grew up in a world of confusion. Like Phil Collins. No, that was a land of confusion. You grew up in a whole world of confusion. That's way more confusion than just a land. Yeah, tinfoil is pretty good. But we still say tinfoil hat. Nobody ever says aluminum foil hat. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, let me get on my aluminum foil hat. People think you're crazy. You start wearing an aluminum foil hat. Tinfoil hat. It's like, well, all right. You're just paranoid about things. But an aluminum foil hat, you're a nut. Absolute
You and your
nut.
imagination.
Aluminum foil hat. It's just too long to say. You know what I mean? Aluminum foil hat. I feel like I was saying that for 5 minutes. Aluminum foil hat. Terrible. But a tinfoil hat. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Loki Door, you going all in? Ooh, all right then. I too like to live aluminumly.
Wow. Commodore Friday just cheered 10 bits. Aluminium foil hat.
See, that just doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right. Thank you, Commodore Friday. Like saying WWW is longer than World Wide Web. That's right. All in every time. I like the way you work, Lucky Dork. That's good. I like the way you work it. No diggity. Less popular is the saran wrap hat. That's right. Yeah. Plastic wrap. Saran wrap. You going to see Weird Al this tour? I don't think he's coming near me. I think New Orleans is the closest place he's coming.
Danny Bluchins just cheered 10 bits. Aluminium foil.
That's a soccer chant. Aluminium foil oil. Aluminium foil oil. I hate saying Band-Aids when it's called plasters. They call them plasters over there? Oh my goodness, no wonder we got away from that garbage. Plasters? Oi, mate. I got a tiny cut on me finger. I need a plaster, innit? Oi, bring me a plaster. I want a plaster. Can I please replay that? Yes, I can. Here it is. I need a plaster. Oi, mate.
Danny Bluchins just cheered 10 bits. Aluminium foil.
Aluminium foil. Aluminium foil. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Plaster. Why do they call it a plaster? That doesn't even make any sense. It's not made out of plaster. Like plaster of Paris? What does that mean? What is it, a wall? Plaster? That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my life. Plaster. Oi, mate. Bring me a plaster, eh? What, isn't it? It's right round tea time. Need a plaster for my pinky finger. Or as we call it here, little pinky potamus.
Wow.
Arabobari _ just cheered 10 bits. Oi, need a plasta, daddy.
Oh my goodness gracious, that did fantastic. All right, boy, I just want to give you a round of applause. Nailed it. Even worse if you get a cast on a broken limb, also a plaster. Well, now that I understand. That makes more sense. That's more like a plaster than a Band-Aid.
Just another blowhard just cheered 100.
Oi, plaster!
Your stream is now
Oi,
mate! Your stream will be consumed by the Devourer. There is nothing you can do to stop him. For he is a universal force, as essential as the stars. Hold your loved ones close, and speak the words you have been afraid to speak. Use this time to rejoice and celebrate, for your time is short. I herald his beginning.
His beginning.
I herald your end.
Yeah, your end.
I herald the blowhard.
The blowhard. Thank you so much, Justin, the blowhard, who knows how to make an entrance. Thank you so. I forget what anime you said that was from. I don't really watch a whole lot of that, but I'm glad you're excited about it. Thank you so much, blowhard. Hope you had a good day.
I'm listening.
Bottle of water. Bottle of water. Need a bottle of water. Good night. Yeah.
Wow.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Plaster at just another blowhard in plaster of Paris.
Ooh, Floyd Vivino. There you go. Besmirchment and cask of Amontillado in him all at the same time. You didn't, but it is what it is.
Commodore Friday just cheered 50 bits. Hold me closer, tiny blowhard. Count the headlights on the highway.
Hold me closer, tiny blowhard. Count the French bears on the highway. Oos, oos. Hold me closer, tiny blowhard. That's fantastic.
Wow. Kotorinakokin just cheered 1 bits. Would you like some fava beans?
With a nice Chianti? You know I would. You know I would, Kotorinakokin. You've known me long enough.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Well, that's probably why it ain't cranking then. I'm guessing it's been decades since he was tiny. Yeah, but you should have seen him when he was tiny. Hashtag Totes Adorps. Totes Adorps. And speaking of Totes Adorps, it is now time to find out the animal of the day. What is the animal of the day? Well, we're going to find out together. Now, a good pal, Jeff Stone, sent me yet another. So I have 2 theme songs, 2 epic, amazing theme songs that I have to make videos for.
Well, I can't say the name, no, my brother. What a top.
But it's going to happen. It's going to happen fairly soon-ish. And you guys are going to be like, wow, that was great. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I know, I told you.
Sock hop.
What? Oh, don't scare me like that. All right, anyway, here it goes. A lot of high stakes tonight. Oh, man, it might be
Have you ever
controversial.
had any experience with being funny?
I'm just going to say right now, it may be controversial. Well, you know, like they say, just rip the plaster off in one swipe. Here we go. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Blue Jeans, man. Look at that thing. Who's that from? Rhizome. Man, some cheeks on that thing. Look at that. I don't know how to feel about that. I can't say the name, though, my Damie. What a time. All right, here we go. Find out the animal of the day. Oh, boy. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, your animal of the day is the peacock spider. Oh, my goodness. Look at it go. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it go. Look at it go. I told you it was going to be controversial. I knew it was going to be controversial. The peacock spider is the animal. Are we getting? Is this a horrible creature? Because now look, I'm not one for spiders myself. I'm not a big fan of spiders. But look at this thing. Isn't that neat? Look at it. Look at its butt. Look at the way it was directed those planes for landing. Is it a horrible creature? Really? Spiders are cute. I think the same thing. Well, actually, I don't think that. I think this spider has a cute butt. And it does have a Wilford Brimley mustache. Not a horrible creature of the day? Oh, okay. Wasn't a horrible creature of the day? Wow. Well, I mean, I guess. You know what? I'm going to say it's officially not a horrible
just
creature.
cheered 10 bits. Did he catch a fly with a human head that's yelling, "Help me"?
But
like the ending of the original Fly with Vincent Price?
That's right, Flovina. Thank you so much, my friend. I personally don't believe it's a horrible creature. Some people said it was. And then also, I know that Just Another Blowhard didn't have the best day, and I know he loves that song. So I just wanted to play that song for Just Another Blowhard, which hilariously and perfectly on brand for him. He came in and said that he does not agree with it being a horrible creature. But that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Whatever you think of it, either way, the peacock spider is the animal of the day. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Peacock spider. It's in the second part. There it is. Sorry for the plosive.
Wow. Just another Blowhard just cheered 100 bits. He was born a pauper to a pawn on a Christmas day, when the New York Times said, "God is dead, and the war is begun." Oh, Alvin Tostig has a son today. And he shall be Blowhard, and he shall be a old man, and he shall be Blowhard, in tradition with your mama's plan, and he shall be Blowhard, and he shall be a grumpy man, he shall be Blowhard.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, just the Blowhard. I appreciate that. But look at, I mean, in all seriousness, look at this spider. You know what I mean? At first you're like, it's a spider, it's crazy, but then look at it. Now what it's doing right here is it's mating dance. And that's what it does. It puffs up its little butt area there, it does a little wiggle, does a little dance. You bet almost your entire sock savings on this, but you're so happy to be. Oh my goodness gracious! But look at it. I mean, that's cool right there. That's just cool, if you ask me, because I'm not a spider fan. Like many of us, not a spider fan. Most spiders are not welcome in my personal space. But if one of these showed up, then I would politely move away. No way. Next animal. What do the lady spiders this kind of look like? You know what? I'm not sure. I didn't do enough research into this one to find out. The only thing I saw that they were colorful, bright, did a dance, and had colorful butts. So look at that. Look at that thing. Look at that. I mean, if you were a lady spider, come on. How are you going to resist that? I mean, I'm not even a spider. And I want to take that spider out for a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at those moves. It will not be denied. Would not be denied. But of course, if you were in France and you saw one of these things, you wouldn't say, "Look at that peacock spider." They wouldn't know what a peacock or a spider is. They don't know. And that's what they call it. It's a semaphore dance. Just Another Blowhard. If you were in France, judge the peacock spider. Animal of the day. 80% of you said it's the animal of the day. That's a good taste right there. That's good. All right. That gives me hope. That gives me hope. You know, I couldn't find the name of a group of peacock spiders, so I guess you could call it a group of peacocks, maybe. Put orange lights to the tips. You're just guiding the plane in. That's right, St. Aaron. If you're in France, you'd say, "Look at that horrible creature of the day." Wow. I didn't see that poll either.
Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At @AraboBari_, I will use my share of your savings wisely, and by wisely I mean by besmirching at Just Another Blowhard.
That's most definitely wisely, yes indeed. Yes indeed. Here, how do you say peacock spider in English? Have I been saying it right?
Peacock spider.
Oh man, I've been saying it way too fast. You're supposed to go peacock spider.
Peacock spider. Peacock spider.
But if you were in France, you wouldn't call it that. You would call it a
araignée pont.
What?
Araignée pont. Araignée pont.
Araignée pont.
Araignée pont.
Araignée pont.
Araignée pont.
Araignée pont. Collected noun for spiders is clusters. A cluster of spiders? Well, there you go. Thank you, Ajax.
Araignée pont.
Araignée pont. What does peacock cider taste like? It tastes like a rainbow. You know, you see a Skittles commercial. They say "Taste the rainbow." That's what they're talking about.
Araignée pond.
Araignée pond. Charlie coleslaw, clap, 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 clap. Charlie coleslaw, clap, 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 clap. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Smooches for you.
Boy Bobino just cheered 10 bits. The family my parents bought their house from was the Peacocks, without the spider.
Oh, they weren't spiders. They were just peacocks. Well, that's pretty cool. Charlie coleslaw, thank you so much, my friend. I truly, truly appreciate that. How was your stream? How was your stream? The old raid and rave. Coming in hot with the raid and rave. That's right, Reggie, yes. I love that. Oh, thank you so much for Waterman Vern. He's still got the water. Don't worry about how it works. There's a portal that goes from the end of the watering can straight to Vern.
Danny Bluejeans just cheered 10 bits. In Finland, a peacock spider is called Raikinkukkohanaki.
If you say so. Danny Bluejeans. Thank you so much, Danny Bluejeans. Playing an old racing game, white knuckling it. Well, as long as it's on a video game and not in real life, I'm okay with it. Because I know some people have those unnatural urges to speed.
Arabovari_ just cheered 85 bits.
Spiders.
Peacock spider hair, peacock emoji, spider emoji.
Peacock spider hair, spider hair. Ja, das ist this peacock spider hair. Ja. Und little peacock spider hair. Spider hair. Spider hair. In your house, the spider is called an aye. Aye. That's what most spiders are called in my house as well. But if a peacock spider showed up, I'd be like, that's okay. You can hang out. You can hang out for a minute. But I'm gonna go over here. But in the meantime, aye. Aye. Oh my goodness gracious. Peacock spider, the animal of the day. Look at it. If you missed it, I want you to take a gander at this little fella right here. Look at that. That's the animal of the day. Go to the other video where he's doing the good dance. Is this it? Does he put it wave his hands in the air as if he does not care?
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits.
Oh, here it is.
Spider sock does whatever a spider sock does.
Oh my goodness gracious. Peacock spider, the animal of the day. Look at it. If you missed it, I want you to take a gander at this little fella right here. Look at that. That's the animal of the day. Go to the other video where he's doing the good dance. Is this it? Does he put it wave his hands in the air as if he does not care?
Floyd Vivino.
Well, anyway, they're really cool, those things. Look at him go. Get it, spider. Spider rave. Spider rave. Spider rave. He disappeared. It's Spider rave. Yeah. Love a daggum peacock spider. That was one of the rare occasions with it was Mo actually suggested that. I said, hey Mo, what should the animal of the day be? And she got all the old Google machines and started looking at cool animals. Came across a peacock spider, and I was like, I doubt that the stock footage site is gonna have any footage of a peacock spider.
Why, God?
But I went onto the stock footage site, and I'll be dead gone. Peacock spider videos, unbelievable. Continue to be surprised. Continue to be surprised.
Wow.
Thank you again, Charlie Coleslaw.
Just cheered 100 bits.
For raiding in,
Mr.
that was super
Blowhard,
cool of you.
What is wrong with your head? Oh, Mr. Blowhard. Shouldn't you be dead? Your lifestyle to me seems so tragic, with the thrill of it all. You fooled all the people with silly graphics. Yeah, you waited on Sock Cop's call.
That's fantastic. Mr. Blowhard.
blow hard. Burn,
Joe Biden just cheered 10 bits. Time for the weekly trip to Acme. Anyone need any defective merchandise?
Mr. Blow hard. Blow, blow, blow. That song has been stuck in my head for like the past week. I think maybe because of the Ozzy concert, but I don't even think I don't know if he sang that song or not. I don't think he sang it. I think somebody may have covered it or something like that. But for whatever reason, I'll just be walking around, living my life, and I'm just like, Mr. Crowley, which now it's gonna be Mr. Blowhard because I like that even better. You think Ace of Base covered it? Oh, that'd be pretty cool. I saw Mr. Crowley and it opened up my eyes. I saw Mr. Crowley. He did. Oh, Jack Black did. That's right. Yeah, Jack Black did it. That's right. Mr. Crowley. Bow, bow, bow. That's a great song, though. It's a great song. It's fantastic. Man, Ozzy Osbourne. God bless Ozzy Osbourne. I love that guy. I'm glad that they was able to do the goodbye concert thing there. I just love Ozzy Osbourne. I'm going to weep like a baby the day that man passes away. I will. It's gonna feel like it's my own grandpappy or cool uncle shuffling off this mortal coil whenever Ozzy goes. I may have to take the if he croaks on a Tuesday, I may have to take the day off. You were at the goodbye concert, Reggie and Gadget? Oh man, that is awesome. That is awesome. I bet that was spectacular. Were you there for the entire 36 hours? That was a long concert. That was a long concert. Man, I bet that was great. I still haven't found like a good resource for the entire stream. I would love to. Hopefully they put it out on like a Blu-ray or something like that. Because I was gonna buy the stream. Because A, it was for charity, and B, I just wanted to watch it. But they had it like on delay and stuff like that. Just kidding. It cost a Z quiz, so just watched it on the telly. Oh my goodness, you got me. You got me. You didn't have to tell me you were just kidding. You could have lied. All you had to do, Reggie Gadget, was say, "Oh, it was fantastic. It was great." And I'd have been like, "Wow, look at that." I would have gone to my grave being like, "Hey, I know a guy who went to that thing. That was pretty cool." Why didn't you lie to me, Reggie Gadget? Why do you got to come in here and tell me the truth like that? That's not fair. They should put it on beta. Beta would be pretty good. I wouldn't be able to watch it if it was on beta. I don't have a beta player. But I can't believe they charged quid for it. That doesn't make any sense. Well, see, the problem is he's not British. That's why he has a conscience, you see. That's why he wasn't able to continue the lie. If he was actually British, he would have been like, "That's right, Governor, I was there. I actually was there. I was helping Ozzy up into his throat, I would. I was there and I said, hey, Ozzy, you want to do like one of them concert things?" And Ozzy was like, "Yeah, it's amazing concert, man. Not going to do the sound. And I was like, "That's right, Ozzy, yeah. Yeah, you tell him, Ozzy, yeah." You went to the Ozzy farewell concert? It was fantastic. All right, Bubba, you went? Oh, that is awesome. That is so cool. I'm so happy that you went. On social media, I saw one clip of the Izzy concert, but a bajillion clips of the BSB opener at the Sphere. Well, see, we're on different algorithms because I didn't see BSB playing at the Sphere, which I only assume means Backstreet Boys, or it could be one of them K-pop bands that I haven't heard of yet. I'm not sure. I was backstage at the Ozzy farewell concert. Ozzy personally bit me bloody head off. He did. It was an honor. It was an honor. It was like, Ozzy came up to me and said, "Hey, mate, it's Ozzy. Thanks for bite his bloody head off." And I was like, "Brilliant, mate. Oh, it's brilliant. It's all. There's me and Geezer. He was up there and Ozzy said, Ozzy, oi, oi, oi." I went off the rails there. For a minute. Sorry about that. Izzy Stradlin? I don't know who. I don't know. Maybe. I assumed it was Izzy Azalea, but now I realize it's Iggy Azalea, so I don't know.
I want to go see Al. I keep hearing the great show. I've seen Weird Al Yankovic 2 times. 2 times! Iggy Pop is still alive. Yeah, he just played a concert the other day. But yeah, Al Yankovic, I highly recommend going to see a Weird Al Yankovic concert. That man, he's 65 years old now. And still rocking and rolling. But he lives cleanly, though, you know what I mean? He's not like the rest of us heathens. He doesn't, he treats his body like a temple and stuff like that. So he's going to be 100 years old. Unless he gets hit by a bus or something like that, in which case... I met Weird Al once. I got a picture of me and Weird Al. Well, the useless assistant in Weird Al. They didn't let me go. But yeah, it was a fun day. You saw Weird Al once at the last tour? That's fantastic. I'd love to. If he comes by again, I'll definitely... Anytime he comes up within watching distance, I'll go. But I ain't going to New Orleans. Oi, aluminum! I saw Weird Al at a state fair 20 years ago for free before he became a big rich celebrity guy who charged for it. That was the first time that I saw him too, was at the Greater Gulf State Fair. And I was right in the front. Right in the front. Has anyone tried to do Weird AI Yankovic songs? I'm sure they have, and I'm sure they're god-awfully terrible. Yeah, I saw him, oh God, it was 30 years ago when I saw him at the State Fair. Which he was popular in the 80s, but then in the 90s he wasn't, he was chugging along. He didn't have to go work at Subway or nothing like that. Your brother saw Weird Al at a county fair? Yeah, that seems to be the 90s. He was doing the county fair circuit, which, you know, God bless him. That's real good. I think that's cool to be like, well, I get to see him. It was his birthday. I remember it was his birthday whenever he played at the county fair, because after the concert, a bunch of them came and gave him cake, and they sang happy birthday and stuff to him. Checked your photos, September 15th, 2000. Oh, wow, yeah. Mine was oh, man, I think it had to be 95 or 96, I think, is whenever I saw him. Because it was before that I saw wrestling for the first time, and that was 97, so... Easy to sneak an accordion into the county fair. That's true. They don't check. Well, nowadays it's a little bit more difficult. I think you saw him in 2018. I think I saw... that may be the same tour that I saw him too. For the second time, Kota Neko-chan, 2018. Came to the Sanger Theater here in Mobile, Alabama. And then he went to his bus, and then you could just get in line. And he signed a thing for me, took pictures and stuff. It's great. Yeah, so I've seen the pictures that Puddles has posted. Puddles gets hit in the face with a pie every night, which is great. Accordion check, because you're industrial ska band. Accordion check. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Sock hop.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Weird Al. God bless Weird Al. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. If we ever lose Weird Al and Ozzy, I'll just stay in bed, I guess. What's the point? You know what I mean? There should be an accordion punk game. I'm sure there is. But the problem with things like that is somebody does like a really great gimmick, and then people are like, oh, that's just a gimmick. And I'm like, no, there was no such thing as just a gimmick. Gimmick is... that's it. You know what I mean? Everything's a gimmick. You can't just dismiss something because it's a gimmick. Everything's a gimmick. People say that like it's a bad thing, you know? Like certain bands and stuff, like Gwar. They dress up in costumes and put on like a show, and people are like, that's just the gimmick. And it's like, no. That's fantastic is what that is. I was really young, but I remember seeing Gallagher, and I think Weird Al opened for him, but I was really young, like 4 or 5. Oh, wow. So if you were 4 or 5, that had to have been in, what, 2005? Because you're 25 now. So today's VHS is The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. The Birth of Bullwinkle. Hey, when people say something like Stephen King isn't real literature, yeah, that really gets my goat too. That really grinds my gears, yeah, Crooked One. When people say things like that, yeah, it's just, that's elitist nonsense is what that is. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yes.
I'm listening.
Elitist nonsense. People think that. Dadgummit, I was still waiting for the thing. Thank you, Commodore Friday. Volume 2, Birth of Bullwinkle. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. Round of applause for that. The commitment to the gimmick is that's one of the reasons why you're in my will, Commodore Friday. Don't get excited. There's nothing to leave, but you're in there. Like, it's a book. There are words on a page. It's literature by definition. Yeah, it's the same people that think like, man, I lost my train of thought. You want to talk about losing a train of thought like that? That train was coming right into the station, and then it just poof, disappeared like a Twilight Zone episode. Disappeared. I have no idea. The faintest idea of whatever I was going to say next just is gone. Lost the history. Lost the history.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. I first heard of Weird Al in late 70s, early 80s on Dr. Demento and at 40 with Casey Kasem at Sock Cop.
Casey Kasem. Oh, man. Love Casey Kasem. Thank you, Floyd Vivino. That's fantastic. Yeah, Dr. Demento, he's calling it quits, too. Dr. Demento shutting it down. Which is, that's all well and good. Oh! Commodore Friday and some of you other guys may find this interesting. I had a dream last night. This is a true story. Yeah, it's a true story, ladies and gentlemen. This is some wild stuff. Last night I had a dream that I got a job doing a morning radio show at a local station here, and they were but it didn't pay very much, and they were like, yeah, it's sort of like getting a job sweeping the deck of the Titanic. And I was like, yeah, you're right about that. So, like, nobody listened. But I was still really excited about it. Because I've always wanted to do that. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to have, like, a radio thing. So it's just like those podcasts you never actually release. Yeah, it's sort of like that. Yeah, nobody listened to them. But here's the great thing. Here's the interesting thing. The amount of people that listen to the ones that I did release and the ones that I didn't release, statistically, exactly the same amount.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At Sock Cop was it WKRP in Cincinnati?
No. I wish it was KRP in Cincinnati. People still listen to that. Now this is a station called WABB, which doesn't even exist anymore. Didn't I do a radio gimmick in college? I did do a radio gimmick in college. That was a good time. Had a lot of fun doing that. You would tune in. Morning radio shows are garbage these days. Well, the problem is there's only like 2 of them. They just kept conglomerating. So every little place used to have their own little local things, but then iHeartRadio came in and started gobbling up radio stations, and now there's only one station for the entire country, and it sucks. Infinitely more people listen to the podcast you put out than the ones you didn't. Well, statistics would argue with that, Crooked Bolt. Statistics would argue with that. Mrs. Cake is running around and playing with her spring toy. Now, there's the potential there. Your community college had a radio station? No, my radio station had a community college. That's the way that it worked. It was actually just a community. It wasn't actually a sanctioned college. It was like a book club, basically. Well, I was working at McDonald's, and we would just, read some Maya Angelou, and then one day we decided that we had finished up, and we all drew each other some degrees with crayons. Yeah, it was a commune college. It was a cult school. Tried to tune into the Opie and Anthony gimmick today. I guess they aren't on air anymore. Are they not? I don't know. It's exclamation point Tiger Calico. Brings up Bullwinkle. Yeah, exclamation point Bullwinkle would make a lot more sense, but no, it's lion. It's actually a tiger, but it's exclamation point lion. My bad. There it is. Told you. There it is. Or was it just you talking into an aluminum can with a string? In those days we longed for an aluminum can with string. We couldn't afford such luxury. We would just go into the woods and talk to the trees. We'd be like, hey, longleaf pine tree. Here's the new Nirvana. You just swam around with your friends and we said we were in school. Oh my goodness, like fish! I get it. I get it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it makes sense on account of you're a mermaid and all. So you and your friends probably were technically a school. On account of you being mermaids. You know, half fish. Half woman. Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Oh, look at that. Look, it's rated, wait, can you see that? Focus. It's rated Fun E. Viewer discretion unnecessary. Some material may be appropriate for house pets and tropical fish? Question mark? That's what it says. Which half is the fish, top or the bottom? It's actually the left side, according to Nico Chan. Her left side is fish. Right side, all woman. Left side, all fish. People forget about talking to the trees. Nobody wants to put in the limb work. Oh my goodness gracious, Cricket Ball, I'll slap you in the face. Running time 38 minutes. We have almost enough time to watch this if we wanted to. Yeah, port side fish, starboard side woman. Oh man, all right, we're gonna find out if it's rewound or not rewound. Those are the two states of matter, as stated by Isaac Newton when he was hanging out with Neil deGrasse Tyson. Gonna find out if it's rewound or not rewound. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Rewound or not rewound. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen. Zoom in. It is 100% rewound. Yes, indeed. Rewound. Look at that. Look at that. You can see the white of the spool. Remember, who was that? The famous general guy. He said, "Don't shoot until you see the whites of their VHS spools." General Custer or something like that. Anyways, 100% rewound. Extremely well rewounded. And I have actually seen it, Doc Rob. Yeah, I've actually seen this one several times. I've got 2 or 3 Rocky and Bullwinkle tapes. And they stay in pretty regular rotation. Unfortunately, they're kind of short. They're 38 minutes, but no, there's not one bad second of it. I think it was a Captain Crunch. Watch out, Captain Crunch will tear up your mouth flaps if you ain't careful. That old Captain Crunch. I never trusted Captain Crunch after they came out with that "Oops, all berries." You know what I mean? I've talked about it before, but it says right there on the box, it says "Oops." He's not sorry. You can look at his face. He ain't sorry.
It ain't got no gas in it.
At the Battle of Bunker Hill, which was never even fought on Bunker Hill, which that's why it makes it a great name. Oops, all berry. You're not sorry. You're not sorry. You did that on purpose. That's so well rewound that Blockbuster would owe you a fee. That's right. That's right. Hey-o. You don't like the berries? Just give me the original. I never cared for the crunch berries neither. Which at the same time, I don't know if I've ever had crunch berries. Because a berry's not supposed to crunch. If your berries is crunching, Captain, you done messed up. Because that ain't a blueberry. You don't crunch. You know what I mean? They're not supposed to crunch. They're supposed to be soft, liquid-filled affairs. Crunch. They're not supposed to crunch. But the Captain Crunch peanut butter slab.
Well,
oh,
I
man.
I can't say the name, no, my brother. What a top.
Nappy's Puppets, you're 100% right about that. The Captain Crunch peanut butter slab. Now, here's the true story. Last time I went grocery shopping, scooped up a Captain Crunch peanut butter. Big old box, Captain Crunch peanut butter. And, whoa! And I kind of forgot that we had it. Then like 3 days later, I'm like, oh man, you know what sounds good? Captain Crunch peanut butter. And I went to go in there and I was like, hey, what happened to the Captain Crunch peanut butter? and Baby Sock and Mo ate it all. Like in rapid time. Cereal isn't supposed to slit the roof of your mouth either. Well,
Boy, don't that look good.
that's semantics. Semantics. Pretty sure you still have scars on the roof of your mouth from Captain Crunch. That's how the Joker got his scars. Send that baby back to the stork for that. But if you think I haven't called the stork, I don't have the stork on speed dial. Oh boy. Yeah, they were serial killers, Calicut. Killed that cereal. Absolutely demolished that entire box of I didn't get one nugget. What is it called? What is one piece of cereal called? A kibble? I'm not sure what it's called. It looks like kibble. Looks kind of like dog food now that I think about it. Not as correct. Yeah, morsel. There you go, Nappies. But I didn't even get one morsel. Yeah, but we're gonna see once it starts getting closer to Halloween time. We're gonna see because Daddy's gonna start locking up his Count Chocula in his room, and nobody's gonna get any. A morsel. Yes, that's right. One morsel. How does making a bow and arrow angry make it stronger? Because then it's... Oh, wait a minute. Because then it's a crossbow. And it's a crossbow. Oh, that's wild stuff. Cellar Dweller, that's wild stuff. Well, come sit on the couch, Cellar Dweller. You deserve it. You earned it. You imagine going on the Johnny... That was a big famous thing for the kids out there. They didn't know. Johnny Carson, he was a star maker. Because back in those days, there was only one TV. And the entire country had to gather around it. And the only thing that was on was Johnny Carson. So if you got up there and did some stand-up comedy on Johnny Carson, if he thought you were great, he would invite you over to the desk and you got to sit down and talk to him. But if he did not like you, then he would kick you right in the shin, and then you would never heard from again.
Oh yeah!
It was a high pressure situation. Cellar Dweller. That's right. Hey-o. That's what he's doing. That's what Ed McMahon is doing. Your Minnie says hi. Well, hello, Minnie. Hello, Audie's Minnie. Minnie Audie. Smooches for you. Young Norm was invited to the desk. Well, who would not invite Young Norm to the desk? I mean, come on. You know what I mean? How could you not? I mean, that man. Just the absolute master.
Wow.
Floyd Vivino just
Absolute
cheered
master.
10 bits. Was that Crossbow Diddley or Jackson?
It was Bo McGraw. Bo McGraw. You probably haven't heard of Bo McGraw, but he's on Tubi. I was in a movie with him once. All right, we're gonna race some ducks. We're gonna race some ducks. Which movie? It was actually a couple. There was Bo and the UFO, but I'm only a voice in that one. And then there was Mudcat Creek. It was Crossbow Duke. He's in a whole heap of trouble. Yeah, how the Duke boy's gonna get out of this one here? Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pond if you're interested in that kind of thing. Want to race a duck and whatnot. The one with a ring on a string and a hook on a what? Yeah, he was in that movie. You don't have to do that to yourself, Doc Rob. He was the police officer. But it's Bo McGraw and the Alabama Bigfoot. I was not in that movie though. But it's the same crew. Same crew. You ain't racing just another blowhorn? Why you want to break my heart like that? Man, you must have had a bad day. Come on. Duck racing will make you feel better. It'll make you feel better. If you win, I give you a quarter. I am here, Anna. Well, I suppose. Or you gave somebody your login. I can't really confirm that it's actually you. Even though, the MO fits. I will say that. The MO fits. MO stands for modus operandus, which is the which is Italian for blowhard, I believe. The quarter costs $1.25 to ship to the Just give me the $. Oh man, that's fantastic. Danny Blue Jeans. First, I vote Danny Blue Jeans to be a national economist. I like the way he thinks.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At just another blowhard, always chickens out. Or is that ducks out?
Ducks
Smiley
out.
face emoji.
Well, you know what? Don't be because maybe the Q button on his keyboard doesn't work. Maybe he can't type exclamation point quack. You don't know people's story, is what I'm saying. You don't know. Peer pressure, Doc Rob. That's fantastic. I love that. I love it. Oh, pardon me. Exclamation point quack. Exclamation point duck hat, and then the name of a hat, such as the Fez. The Fez flock seems to be represented very well. Uh-oh, we got a phone call. Who could this be? Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Well, Doc Rob wanted me, and since I'm just hanging out and not racing, I think I'll call and help you talk about this thing.
What's going on? Just another blowhard. It's good to hear your dulcet tones, my friend.
I worked a double today, so I was
double.
Fez? Yeah, it's not. I'm not my happy-go-lucky self. So
wow.
I'm just trying to keep it together.
How'd you let him talk you into working a double? That's no good.
Well, you know what's interesting is
Floyd
when you're
Vivino
old
just cheered
and you're
10
not
bits.
connected.
I can
with a
honestly
guy
say
and
it
you're
just
grumpy.
10 other blowhard is without
I'm not going to race. I just said that, Ari Barbari. Anyways, when you're old and you got no family and you're grumpy, and that's all you can do really is just work.
Oh, okay.
That or play Lego games. So.
Well, you know what you need to do.
What do I need to do?
You got to tell the people at work. You tell them, start tomorrow. The next time you go and be like, guess what, guys? Got married.
No.
She's pregnant.
Okay,
She's 8.5 months pregnant.
If anybody knows me, you know that ain't going to happen again. Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, I got married.
Yep, she's calling me right now. Oh, I got to go to the hospital. I'll see you guys. How much paternity leave you get at that place? Take that. We can work you up a birth certificate.
No,
baby blowhard.
No, but knowing my luck, I'm going to have to pay child support on it, and that's half my check gone. So, I could.
Oh man, I was taking a sip of my drink, and you tried to murder me. Oh man. Ooh.
I didn't know such thing.
Ooh. Oh man. Oh man.
Hey, I did want to talk to you about something because I tried to make it. Me as I'm sitting here, 300 pounds, smoking a cigarette, 50 years old. You are apparently on the health kick. Yeah, you're probably at health. You went 20 miles last Sunday?
Rode a bicycle for a long time on Sunday.
Did you go by your lonesome, or was it a group?
No, it wasn't me.
Or?
I got a buddy of mine, and he's the one that sort of got me into the whole mountain biking thing. He was like, "Hey, I'm going mountain biking," and then he let me ride his bike. And then I was like, hey, that was fun. And then we went again. And then I bought me a Craigslist bike for $50. And so I've been going. But I haven't been in a while. This is the first time in many months that I've gone with him. He called me up the other day.
How is the landscape up there? Or down there? Because I've been to Alabama once, and I think I went to the northern half. And the thing about deep South states is that much like California, every part of the state is completely different. So I imagine Alabama is much the same way. I mean, you're basically in the panhandle of Florida, so I'm sure it's a lot different than up north in Alabama, correct?
Celadwella. Yeah, so you're absolutely right. Yeah. No, the north part is a lot more mountainy. They have mountains and stuff up there. We don't have mountains down here. So it's fairly flat. And the one that we went to this past weekend. It was actually in Mississippi, but it was a paved trail. The whole thing was paved. So it did. I mean, there was a little bit of an incline going up, but not by. I think we went from like 135 feet above sea level to like 300 feet above sea level. So nothing too crazy.
I've spent some time in Florida. I know it's pretty flat down there.
Mm-hmm.
But is it like, say, California is very much cliff and then the beach. So it's not like an incline, in any way. It's like, okay, here's Santa Monica, and then there's a cliff, and then there's the beach. Mm-hmm. So it that aspect of it. Though I think it's somewhat different around Orange County. Whereas most of Fez Flock for Life.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Where is Fez?
You can't have it.
Oh, stuck behind the rock. Oh, what an unglamorous place. Unglamorous place to get stuck. Do you have a nice padded seat or the kind where you normally don't sit down? No, it's the seat is incredibly uncomfortable. The seat on the bicycle is incredibly uncomfortable. Well, here's the problem. Is if you get like one of them comfortable seats, then yeah, your butt's gonna feel good, but you gotta be chafing in other places.
This could go so blue, and I don't want it to.
I'm just talking about mountain biking. I don't know where your filthy brain's going to.
I'm sure you are. Oh my God! Look at this Fez Flock.
Oh my God! Fez Flock for life. Oh my God! He's stuck behind a rock, blowhard. Oh my God! He ain't going nowhere. He's stuck. That right there, you know what they call that in France, man? They call that a stuck duck, man. That's what they call it in France, man.
My God.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Well, we got to pay our respects. You're not going to be able to hear the music, but just you've heard it before, so just pretend we're listening to it. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, be sad. Now is not the time to rave, Charlie Coleslaw. We're in mourning. Well, all right, that's over with. There you go.
My God.
So there we go. Congratulations to Cellar Dweller. Whoop, wrong button. Congratulations, Cellar Dweller, for winning the race. And we got Unstuckable Duck in second. We got Not Blowhard in third. Congratulations, Not Blowhard. That's pretty good. Eupheism Steve Duck in fourth. Space Weeb in fifth. Duck Duck Goose. Maisie Muffins. What the Duck? Kodo, go duck yourself. Duck in 11th place. Silver Jim. Ducksty Road, Daddy. We got Peer Pressure. Sock Hop Morden Zoo. Hey, wake up there, everybody. And B is the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Way to go, B. Excellent. That's the most prestigious award that you can win.
I've won that. I think I've won that more times than I've actually won races.
Probably.
And I'm not a slouch when it wins races. So
that's true. You may be the only one to ever do that, as a matter of fact. So we got time for one more. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the race.
So I don't know if I'm going to be around tomorrow night, but I might. I don't know. We'll see.
They're going to make you work a thriple tomorrow? You got to work 3 shifts tomorrow?
No, I mean, we're having a visit tomorrow. As the store always does. So
the big cheese coming in.
You got to clean up and make sure everybody's
wag his finger at everybody and be like, I don't think this is the way this should be done.
And I normally close every night, so that's the way it is. So
man,
I won't. I will miss it. I'll miss the big visit. Hopefully, knock on Formica. But it is what it is.
That's even luckier than knocking on wood, from what I hear.
Oh, speaking of which, your VHS today. I can't remember which one it's on. Zumo, I think it is. Everybody and their mom has a streaming service, but they have a 24/7 stream of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Who is it? Zuma? Did you say Zuma?
Zuma, Xuma, I believe it is.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think that one came preloaded on my Roku. I've never loaded it up before.
Yeah, and that's the only thing I watch on it. And it's like, because I do like, and I really wish the streaming services would do this more, especially with Gilmore Girls. I would kill for Gilmore Girls one. But I've got like a bunch of the 24/7 channels, like they've got one where it's the original one that I do is Mystery Science Theater because I'm a huge Mystery Science Theater fan.
Oh yeah,
and, they show all that. But then they've got like things like the Andrew Griffith Show. I don't think there's a Gilligan's Island one.
That's okay. I got the DVDs.
And then, but like Pluto TV, I love Pluto TV simply because.
Yeah, Pluto's pretty good.
So, and what's interesting is like Peacock has part of it, and so does Paramount Plus. There's just too many streaming services. It's becoming like cable, and they're only showing the exact same thing over and over again. And I'm just grumpy, and it's like there's just too much of it. You know, it's like I think it's like going to a buffet. It really is, because if you ever go to a buffet and looking at me, you know I go to them.
You're on fire tonight.
I know. It is. You really only get like one or two things, even though you have all the choices in the world. Even though, because sometimes too much choice is too much. So
that's true. No, you're absolutely right. Now that I think about it, it's like it's even worse than that. Because at the buffet, at least you have the choice to watch everything. Like the streaming services now is sort of like if there was a strip mall with like a dozen buffets. So you had like a Chinese buffet, you had a pizza buffet, you
like
had
a food court, basically.
Yeah, food court, but buffet. So it's like, oh man, I'm gonna go to the food court buffet. I'm gonna get me some pizza, and then I'm gonna get me some like chow mein, and I'm gonna get me some of that. It's like, well, you're gonna have to go to the pizza place to get the pizza, the Chinese place to get the Chinese. You're gonna have to go to the Italian place if you want some lasagna, and you have to pay the extra if you want the lasagna with no ads.
Go knock on Formica. Okay, let's start this race because I do have a topic.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, and count us down.
5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, and 1, sir. 1, and go.
4, thou shalt not count.
By the way, I love that movie. It's so. In the hierarchy of Monty Python films is, everybody starts off with, the Holy Grail, which is great. What can be said about it?
Right.
Life of Brian is so much better. And the reason why is not because of the topic, or even though I think it's very topical today, but it's not random. Whereas most Monty Python is random. And granted, there are definitely some random bits there, but there is stinging commentary on it, and it just shows how how targeted it is. And then meaning of life is just kind of but then you've got the flying circuses, which I love.
Flying circus is great. I
forgot my topic.
No, whenever you first said that the Life of Brian was better, I was all ready to fight you, but then but you actually bring up a good point. It actually is a little bit more cohesive, like it does. It's more of like a movie.
It's like there's an actual plot to it, but it's not just that.
Everything connects.
It's like it's not just silliness to be randomly silly. There's actually like points to it, and there's just drop dead hysterical lines, like when besides the full frontal nudity, like when Brian is addressing all the people hanging out of it. And they're all in unison. And he goes, you're all individuals. And then somebody goes, yes. They all say in unison, yes, we're all individuals.
We're all individuals.
I'm not. And that's just hysterically funny to me. And then there's the one where this is like perfect for politics for today, where it's like John Cleese is talking about, besides the aqueducts and the wine, and the peace, and the blah, 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 blah.
But besides that, what have the Romans done for us?
Just another blowhard.
Yeah.
Not Blowhard is the winner of the race.
Good job, Ari.
Floyd Favino, oh my goodness gracious. Floyd Favino says heck has frozen over. He agrees with you.
I'm not wrong. I may be an a-hole, but I'm not wrong.
No, you're right. In this case, you are absolutely right. Can't argue with that.
I forgot my topic. I'll probably think about it after we get off the phone.
We were talking about corn dogs.
Corn dogs? We were?
Were we? I was thinking about it.
I don't think so. I'm sure you were. There's not a whole much. I mean,
there's not a whole lot going on up here. I got to be honest with you.
No, there isn't really. But that's what I like about you. It's Oink is just going to take his time.
Yeah, seriously.
Oink is just
taking the scenic route.
I'm going to take my time and.
Oh my God! And then turned around. Look at that. Come on, Oink.
He's like,
I don't want to finish the race. You can't make me. I don't want to.
20 years ago, it was a very good year for me. You know why?
Why?
20 years ago, a certain team from a certain town made their first Super Bowl appearance. Actually, their second. Was the Philadelphia Eagles. They got destroyed.
Look who finished 13th.
By the
smiley face emoji.
The Patriots, but they still made it. But a certain team from a certain town also won the World Series. It was the last time the White Sox won the World Series. One of the last times we had a good team. So 20 years ago was good for me.
Wow.
I remember that here.
That's a long time, sir.
Not Blowhard's number 1, Butt Quack number 2, Dooch Doodly number 3. By the way, I'm missing the Dooch name. I missed that. Bionic Duck number 4, Coterie Nico-chan, Tot number 5. B number 6, Silver Jeb number 7, Space Weeb, 8, the pee pee poo poo, the Dick Trickle of the duck races. He doesn't win anything, but everybody knows his name. Maisie Muffins, number 10, Unstuckable Duck at 11. Knock on Formica, which is a good term.
That's a great name.
Number 12, Justice on Blowhard. Identity theft is a crime.
You know that guy. I thought you weren't going to race, just another Blowhard. You said you weren't going to race.
No, I'm not racing. I'm sure it was somebody else. Number 14, JB8 works. And did Oink finish the race, or is he just?
No, Oink finished the race. Yeah, Oink is the winner. The winner of the Sock Cup Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Yes, indeed, he was Retro Fury. I'm afraid you did.
I think we're going to do one. Oh, you did? Let's do one more race.
You want to do one more?
Let's do one more. Do one more.
What? Whoops, wrong button.
Do the volcano, the ones with the ponds.
The volcano. That one takes forever.
Well, okay. Well, then, do you want to do?
Too late. We're doing the volcano! Exclamation point! Quake!
Okay, there you go.
Quack! Quake! Quake!
Quack!
No,
quake!
Quack! Exclamation point! Quake will get you nowhere. It won't do a whole lot.
Quake is in Quake Unreal Engine number 3. I'm sorry. I'm just like grumpy. Let's see all the names.
You're allowed to be grumpy. You're a human being.
I'm a human being.
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 What is it? Is it being? Is that what it is?
It's a song by It's the last good song by Van Halen.
I always thought it was Human Being.
I'm not going to argue. I'm tired of arguing with people. You believe what you want to believe.
I didn't know. Well, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I didn't know. I thought it was Human Being. It never made sense to me. But being, that makes more sense. Like being human? Is that what it is?
Fez?
Sure.
Is familiar?
I'm just asking.
What else am I going to talk about?
I don't know. You made me do a race, so you got to talk about something.
I got to talk about something. I got to fill up all this space.
That's right.
So forked duck, toothless duck. Do ducks have teeth? Actually, I think they do. They kind of have like a rigid bow. I always wanted to say that to my mini. I'm just a human being.
Just a human being?
Sorry.
That's what I always thought it was.
Bobino just cheered 10
Oh,
bits.
human beanie. Oh, like the hat. That makes sense too. Yeah.
Like the baby?
That sounds like something that Buffalo Bill would make, a human beanie.
Don't you touch my dog. Saw that the other day.
Oh, did you really? I haven't seen that in a long time. What?
You know what's sad is, like, I have now, just to show, I don't know if I'm proud of this, because I am very much, as everybody knows, a cinephile. But now I'm watching a cinephile. I like movies. I like them old movies.
Okay. I misheard you for a second there.
But
Go ahead.
now I'm catching up on movies and TV shows by watching people react to those people and not having the commitment. Because, I haven't had a lot of commitment to sit down and watch something. I was lucky with the Clerks 3 thing, which we talked about last time.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's like I'm so lazy now that I just don't even want to watch it. Yeah, I'm probably going to go see Superman. I don't know. I'm really interested in seeing Fantastic Four, obviously. I just also like the Silver Surfer's speech. I like that. But it's been like almost 2 years since I saw a movie in a theater. I think the last movie I saw in the theater might have been, my God, it's been so long.
Citizen Kane?
No, it was the Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, wow. That's
so the friend to see the Mario Brothers movie.
Even better.
What kind of
the
fun
one
is
with
it? Just another blowhard?
Not Bob Costas. What's his name?
Bob Costas.
What's his name?
Super Mario Brothers movie. Who's he playing?
He plays Mario. I'm gonna jump on these turtles and go through a pipe. Bob Hoskins, Hoskins, that's his name.
No,
Bob
well,
Hoskins.
I did see that in the theater, but that was 30 years ago. I saw that in 1993.
Oh, well, I thought you were saying it was a long time since you saw a movie. That seems about right.
Well, no, but the one with Chris Pratt, the animated one.
Oh, yeah, that one was good. I hated to admit it was good.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't just kind of, I went and write home about it.
I did write home.
I haven't seen something that you did write home about it.
Yeah, I did write home. I said,
I
said, my dearest Mo, today I saw a film in which an Italian plumber and his brother got into shenanigans.
You got the piano music and then the shots of the wood of the old timey photos, kind of like in Civil War, like the Ken Burns documentary.
The Confederates are closing in, and I fear this may be my last letter.
Exactly. I went to go see the It remake in theaters. That was a few years ago too. That was another thing that got me about the It remake. Is because I did see that, and what got me was that if you read the book, which is insane, or saw the original, it of course takes place in the 50s or 60s. Mm-hmm. Well, of course now everything has to move, forward. You can't the same, time moves forward. So now those kids I was the same age as those kids at the same time. And that made me kind of like, oh. So if they made Stand By Me today, it would be in the mid-90s, or the late, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it wouldn't be the same. By the way, real quick, this is an interesting. So this is my hot take for the day, and I'll leave you all with this. I'm not a big fan of remakes unless there's a reason to do it.
Money.
And I do believe there's besides that, I do believe there's sub movies that you shouldn't remake. But I am a big fan of saying this movie should be remade. And every time I say it, everybody says no. I think
The Day the Clown
any
Cried.
movie The Day the Clown Cried. Patch Adams, that's what it is.
Now, have you ever
Not
had
Patch
that
Adams, but what was
experience
it? It was
with being funny?
He did a movie that was extremely like that. Life is Beautiful. It's basically the same movie.
Oh, really? I
But
never
anyway,
saw that one.
I mean, but it's not. It's roughly the same thing, except it's not about a clown. At least, anyway. The Princess Bride should probably be remade, and the reason is because the whole story of that is somebody reading it to a grandfather reading it to a grandchild.
A gallon.
Mm-hmm.
So you could do so much with just that outline and have it take different spaces because it needs to be. I'm surprised Ari has seen that. Actually, I'm not. I am not. I'm pretty sure. If you said Citizen Kane, Ari's seen it, but she's not seen Back to the Future. But that would lend itself to being a remake because you retell and retell and retell and retell. As perfect as that movie is. So.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm surprised it hasn't happened, actually. Who would they get to play
I'm
Andre
gonna
the
go-
Giant? Some other tall
probably
guy?
Paul White. Paul White.
Would he have to
I
put
mean,
on
he's
like a
doing a good
voice
job.
and be like, "Anybody want a peanut?"
No, but I mean, he's not a bad actor, and he's funny.
Yeah, that's true. I like Paul White. He's pretty good.
He can't be like Captain Insano. All right, well, I'm going to go because I'm grumpy and I've run out of things to say, and I'm glad that I got no next caller today. I was going to say that. I was like, why do I call? Everybody wants me to call so they can kick me off the phone.
That's
So,
right. Yeah, not
you know,
true today.
It's not true today. So everybody have a good night. I will see you tomorrow night, hopefully. And I will, my dad says I need to watch Perfect Flight. You know your dad, Ari? You seem like somebody who has daddy issues.
Please.
But then,
Oh,
yeah,
look at that.
I just
Oh,
know
you
all- yeah, there
brought
you
it
go.
up. There you
I
go.
gotta do it 3 times. but I'm going to cut it off. So I will see you all on the flip side. Bye.
Smooches for you. Thanks for saving the show. Just another blowhard. There he is. Much love, my friend. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Now we just got we're waiting on one duck. Waiting on one duck. Plaster Band-Aid. Which apparently, that's the big thing that I learned today, is that apparently in England, they call a Band-Aid a plaster. A plaster. Which is stupid. I'll tell England right to their face, that's stupid. I mean, I'm open to having my mind being changed. If you give me a good reason why you call a Band-Aid a plaster, then, you know what I mean, I can work with it. But with the information I have right now, stupid. Stupid. Plaster Band-Aid. Plaster Band-Aid. Plaster Band-Aid is the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Spectacular. But congratulations to Human Bean. It's a great name. That's another thing I learned today. It's not Human Bean. It's Human Being. Which makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense. Way to go. A group of peacock spiders muster cluster. Hey, that sounds like a bad word. It is referenced in Jack and Jill verse 2, vinegar and brown paper. Oh, really? A plaster. Just another drone on. Oh, we got just another Blowhard fan. Oink in third place. They were last time. Came in third this time. Maisie Muffins, not Blowhard. Cameron Susie in sixth place. Smooches for you. Silver Jim in seventh. Toothless Duck. Ain't got no teeth at all. Being Kind, Rewind in ninth. Fort Duck rounding out the top 10. Unstuckable Duck. Once again, unstuckable. Just another Blowhard in 12th place. Amazing you were able to come in 12th place. While you were jibber-jabbing on the phone. Retro Fury 1. Turns out you didn't miss everything. Retro Fury 1. I thought we were going to end it. But we didn't. Buck Quack in 14th. We got Carter Nico Chan. Exclamation point Cot. Euphemism Steve Duck. And of course Plaster Band-Aid. The winner
Anonymous
of the Sock
just
Hop
tipped 30.
going at a
Smooches.
reasonable speed of wood. Look at that. Anonymous coming in hot right here at the end. Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you so much. Let's take a look and see what you got for the stream. Oh, it's a post-it note. I was hoping it would be the pile of Band-Aids again, and then we could talk about how it's stupid to call it a plaster. Oh man, plaster. Oi, gotta get me a plaster, isn't it? Oi, hey, what? Ah, smooches for you. I'm divorced too, but I still don't hate all men. Well, you can if you want to. I mean, you're justified.
Wow.
Thank you so
Boyd
much,
Bidino
Anonymous.
just cheered 10 bits. 10 cheers for the Anonymous.
Yes. 10 cheers for the Anonymous. Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! I'm not doing it 10 times. That's ridiculous. We're going to raid Peter Northcote. I love that guy. He's over there playing the guitar in Australia. I mean, does it get any cooler than that? Playing guitar in Australia? I don't think so. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you had even 1 ounce of fun, then I'm glad you did. The Sock Hop loves you. I'll be back tomorrow, same sock time, same sock channel. So I appreciate it. If you are going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Smooches for yous. Good night, sleep tight. Do not let the bed bugs bite.
This is ridiculous.
May you have sweet dreams about hosting a morning zoo radio show, because that one was pretty good. I had that dream last night. But for now, tell him good night, old man, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sock Hop loves you, everybody. Good night. Mwah.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your
Vagino just
patronage
cheered
and
10
hope
bits.
we've succeeded in bringing
Tomorrow,
you an
tomorrow,
enjoyable
you are only
evening
a
of
litter
entertainment.
box away.
Please drive home carefully and come back again soon.
What a time.
Good night.